Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another Topic Tuesday here. I'm pretty sure most of you by now know what Topic Tuesday is, but in case you don't, it is an Instagram that was initially run by Jody's Polish here on YouTube. It has since been taken over by someone else, but essentially what they do is they post topics that you can respond to every single week, every single month, and you can respond either here, on Instagram, whatever you want to do. I just prefer YouTube because I like to talk too much, and I'm still not going through it in any particular order, just kind of picking and choosing. I think that I'm almost out of topics for what I've picked and chosen from the past ones, and then I'll be completely up to date, and then we'll see, how this series progresses, because I don't always love every topic they do, or I don't have a long-winded answer for every topic they do. So, we'll see. But I think that I took a glance at some of the upcoming topics, and they all look pretty good. So I'll probably keep it going, at least for a couple more months, right? So what is today's topic? It is going to be, what are polishes that you keep backups of? And I, as per usual, I'm going to play it a little fast and loose with this one, because I've actually never intentionally purchased a backup. I don't need backups. I have over 1,000 nail polishes at this point, so it's pretty much impossible for me to really go through a single polish. I went through, if you watched my spreadsheet video, which should be going up before this one, you'll see I have a tab on my nail polish spreadsheet that shows all the polishes that I have used up completely, my empties. There were 5. I've only gone through 5 full nail polishes in the entire time that I've been in nail polish. I'm pretty sure it was 5, maybe 6. And 3 or 4 of those were essentially mini sizes. So, yeah, I don't need backups. The only one that I went through and completely repurchased also was Essie's Chinchilli, and that took me like 2 years to repurchase. So, I have a reason for every single one of these of why I have them. So I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to tell you the polishes that I actually do wish I had backups of, because even though I don't need backups, there are 5 or 6 that I do wish that I had backups of for one reason or another, and we'll get into that as well. So out of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it looks like. Out of the 10 duplicates or backups or whatever you want to call them that I have, only 2 of them were accidental repurchases. And so the first one is the Orly Breathable Fresh Start. You can see really pretty, like light, almost Tiffany-ish blue. I was shopping on Trans Design and I just accidentally hit add to cart twice, and I didn't notice it. And when I got it in the mail, I was like, what the heck happened? And I looked at the shipping manifest, and sure enough, there was a 2 next to it. And I was like, well, whoopsie daisy, that one's on me. So I accidentally double purchased this one just from, I don't know, the twitch of my finger. Oh well. And then the other one was another double purchase from Trans Design, but this one was totally just, I messed up. I mean, the first one, I guess I messed up too, but like, that was just like, oops. But this one, if you saw my spreadsheet video, you saw that I have a wish list and then I have my main spreadsheet, and I move everything that I buy off my wish list over to the main spreadsheet, and then I delete it off the wish list. This time I just didn't delete it off the wish list on accident, and so I thought I didn't own it yet, and so I ended up buying Color Club's Eternal Optimist a second time, just a purple holographic, These are both unused, unopened, so I think that I should probably just give them to somebody or something, because I'm never going to go through a full bottle of either of these, and even if I do, I think they're permanent line polishes, and even if they aren't, they're very dupable. So maybe I'm going to set these aside for something else. Okay, and then the next 2 sets of polishes are ones that I fully was aware I was going to get doubles of, but the deal that I got was better than the prospect of getting a double. So the first one is I have Holo Taco's Play Rosé. If you can see, it's like the Christmas kind of like rose gold glitter here. This one I bought as a one-off a while back when I was kind of piecemeal buying all of the Holo Taco that I didn't have. And then there was like a surprise drop of the remaining holiday collection boxes that they had left in the warehouse. And since this was the only polish I had from that collection, and I really wanted the collector's box, I just bought the box. So now I just have 2 Play Rosés. And I actually don't know which one that I used and didn't use. So one of these might have been used. 2 of them might have been used. I'm not really sure. But I do have a double of this. And then in a similar vein, I have 3 Zoya doubles. I have Eunice. I have Brett. Oops. And I have Nisha. And these are ones that I had initially bought from a Zoya sale. And then when placing an order, I think it was around Christmas time or something like that, they just gave you, if you spent like a certain dollar amount, they just gave you this whole collection that these 3 came from. So I just ended up with doubles of these 3 because I already bought them, and then I got the whole collection together on its own. So I was just like, well, those were free doubles, so I can't be too mad, right? I mean, they were free. I had to buy stuff to get them, but what can you do? Now, the last 4 doubles that I have are all used doubles. So I mentioned a few times I bought somebody's collection last summer, and only 4 of our polishes we had in common. So we have 4-leaf clover, which I think this is just a China glaze staple, so everybody has it. But I could tell, like, sitting them side by side, which one is hers and which one is mine, because hers is super separated because her collection was just older than mine. And then I have 3 of the hollows that China Glaze did, BFF, 2 Night, and OMG. If I could, like, center this, you could see these are just like 3 of their hollows. Now, I think that hers might be from the original release of these hollows, whereas I own the re-release, so they might not actually be doubles per se because there is a slight color difference in them, but I can't tell if it's just from the age or when they brought them back there was a definite color difference. I guess I could check a couple nail blogs to check that out. But yeah, those are my 10 doubles, out of which 4 are definitely used, and the rest I think are pretty pristine. And then let's get into the polishes that I wish I had doubles of. So first, I think we've talked about these before, but it is my MAC Star Trek collection. These are Holodeck, Enterprise, and Skin of Evil. They were just a limited edition for the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, and they had like makeup and everything like that. I only bought the nail polish at the time because I wasn't as heavily into makeup at that point. Now I wish I had all the makeup too, but I've used all of these a few times, but I'm reaching the point where I'm afraid to use them anymore because I just, I really like them. I collect Star Trek memorabilia, just mostly just the original series, because it was something that I just really enjoyed watching with my father. And so I just don't want these to be gone. I like to see them in the bottles. I like the little silver logo on them. These are the only MAC nail polishes I have because MAC nail polishes are pretty expensive. And I don't think they release them too frequently. So it'd be nice to have a backup so that I could keep one in the collection and then have one to just use. But it's kind of too late for that. I should have thought of that, like 5 years ago when they came out. I'm sure now they're like $50 a piece on eBay. Next, we have another old polish. This is Fun Lacquer's Black Hollow Witch. You can kind of see the fill line on this. It's about half gone. This is one of the collabs that Simply Nailogical did before she had her own brand. There was 2 other polishes, but I only wanted the black one. I just wasn't really into the blue color, and I don't even remember what the 3rd color was, so... But now it's like halfway gone, and in order to get like full coverage on this, I was, sponging it on, and that uses up a lot of polish. So if I ever wear this again, it'll be over black to preserve what's left. but it would be nice to just have a just one more, just one more time. Hopefully she releases something. Actually, she's been hinting at, a black hollow, so who knows? Maybe we'll get something similar in the near future. And then we have one that I've been, talking about nonstop for the past like 3 videos, and that's China Glaze Zombie Zest. This is just a really cool, gross, grungy, swampy green. It's one that I think a lot of YouTubers I used to watch would talk about wanting or having backups of. I think Miss Holly Berries, who used to do YouTube, she had like 2 or 3 backups of this, and she went through them too. Like she really wore this polish a lot. This was one that I wanted for a long time, but it was well before my time into nail polish, so I just never thought I was going to get it. But it ended up being in that girl's collection that I purchased, and now that I have it, like, I'm afraid to use it. The fill line is actually pretty decent on this, so actually, this is almost full. So maybe I should just wear it. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and wear it a few times so that I can just break through that silly barrier that I think a lot of us have, where we don't want to use like the things that we like the most for fear of using them up, because then it's like, what's the point of even having it? Like, just Google a picture of it if you're not going to use it, right? So I better just wear this. Maybe, you know what? This is what I'm going to wear tonight because I got nothing on my nails, so we're going to set that aside. Okay, and then now we have a Holo Taco polish, and this is Got Cake. They had like kind of a limited edition. This was for Simply Nailogical Christine's birthday last year. And when I first saw this polish online, I was like, it's kind of boring. It's kind of weird looking. It's kind of ugly. I've never really seen anything in that vein. So I bought it just to have it because I want to collect them all. But I didn't expect to enjoy this as much as I did. This looks really cool over like black or a really deep blue. So I've only worn it a couple times. You can see the fill line is only about right here, but it's one where I don't want to use it up too fast. I know somebody who I think subscribes to me commented on one of my videos that they only wear it on people's birthdays, and I thought that was kind of a cool idea, so I think I'm going to steal that idea and also only wear it on birthdays. So I don't think I know anybody's birthday's coming up in a while, so I guess I have a little bit to wait for this. But yeah, I think that was a cute idea, so you know what? I'm stealing that. Okay, and then these last 3 are just these 3 Can Make Tokyo polishes. These aren't, expensive. They're not even that inaccessible. I could probably get these pretty easily. But I think I've worn all of these maybe once, or I've just swatched them, because I used to teach English in Japan, and I ran the English club while I was working at the school. And all the girls, because it was an all-girls club, no boys wanted to join my club, they, at the end of the school year, before I left back to the US, they put together this huge basket of just little gifts for me. It was really sweet, but they included these 3 nail polishes in them, and so it's just like a really sentimental thing, and I just don't want to use them, but they're cute colors, right? Well, I don't know, the orange is pretty traffic coney, but like this one's perfect for like a spring manicure, and the blue one, I don't know, I just like the sparkles in it. So I would like backups of these just so that I can keep the sentimental ones and then wear the ones that I probably purchased, because I think these were only like the equivalent of like $3 or $4 a piece. I mean, they're basically mini size, but still, a lot of nail polishes in Japan were not like the size of our polishes here in the US. I remember I found, I think it was Orly, and the minis, they sold them only as like a mini size, where in the department store that I was at, and they cost, if you translate the cost, if you converted the currency, almost as much as an Orly does in the US full size. I was blown away by the expense, but it's also an import, so there is that. So yeah, those are my accidental backups and the polishes I wish I had backups of. Do you guys keep backups of anything yourself? Do you see the point of backups? Like I said, like I can understand backups for someone who maybe only wears a couple colors or like has some very specific colors they like, but for someone with a collection of my size, it just seems like a little bit pointless, especially when I could probably dupe these colors within my own collection for the most part. But yeah, let me know down below what you have backups of, what you wish you had backups of. I would love to see your opinion on the concept of backups, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.